It is golden hour here at Yosemite National Park. With winter now behind us, the park unfolds with new life in all directions, ushering in a bountiful spring season. Melted snow trickles through the vast network of waterways and stretches to all corners of the park, a sign of the changing seasons. In the late afternoon, at the cusp between day and night, a deep orange projects onto Half Dome and over the forests. The air is vibrant, yet peaceful. The perfect setting for an evening of rest and rejuvenation. So, as we settle in, let's begin our evening with a short wind-down exercise. Tonight's wind-down is a visualization. So when you're ready, let's begin. So no matter what's been going on today, whether it's been a busy day or a calm one, this is an opportunity to put everything down, to let go of any inner chatter and find a place of rest in both the body and the mind. So first, get yourself comfortable in bed, just taking a moment to pause and be still. And when you're ready, taking a big, deep breath, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And as you breathe out, allowing the body to sink down into your bed, feeling the weight of the body, allowing thoughts to come and go. Now, imagining a steady flow of warm sunlight flowing down through the body, dissolving any tension, any discomfort as it begins to fill the body, starting with the toes, moving up through the feet and the legs, being filled with sunlight. The qualities of warmth, space, and ease as it continues to travel up through the body. Up past the waist, through the back and the stomach. It's as though it washes away any discomfort. It continues up through the chest and the upper back, into the shoulders and down the arms, all the way down to the hands and fingers. sense of relief in the body, and stillness in the mind as it continues to travel up through the neck and the throat, into the head and face, all the way to the very top of the body, until there's nothing other than that sense of stillness remaining. And now, just gently bringing the attention back to the body. In the high country of Yosemite, in summer, streaks of sunshine flicker over Tuolumne meadows, illuminating sedge, Sierra willow, and reed grass. The Tuolumne River cuts gently through the meadow, curving beneath the high granite face of Unicorn Peak. A man in suspenders stands on the river, rubber boots up to his knees. Tackle hangs from a belt at his waist. His fishing rod makes a clean arc through the water as he casts off. There's a little splash in the water when his bobbin lands. Rocks glisten at the bottom of the sparkling river, made smooth by snowmelt. On the riverbanks, sun-dappled wildflowers shimmer. The flowers all have charming names. There are buttercups and shooting stars, and purple aster. Bilberry plants sparkle along the shore. Near the bank, a pair of hikers lies stretched out in a bed of wildflowers, bird-watching beneath the granite cliffs and domes. They see chickadees and a red-winged blackbird fly overhead. The sky is bigger out here, wider. The clouds drift peacefully against the blue backdrop. Below the sheer face of El Capitan, a traveler wanders through an open meadow, gazing up at the rock. He sees what looks like tiny dots on the granite and realizes they are climbers, slowly ascending the slope. From below, they look almost like ants. It is as though time has slowed. There is no rush here. Grasshoppers sing in the alpine grasses. Clear rivers from snowmelt twist through the meadow, and a peregrine falcon soars overhead. Marmots and pikas scramble along the rocks, breaking loose a few stones which tumble down. In the distance, backcountry hikers pass by on Tioga Road. traversing one of the many spots where Ansel Adams once set up his tripod to take photos of the wide, sweeping valley. In winter, a small waterfall, Horsetail Fall, appears over the eastern edge of El Capitan as snowmelt from the highlands spills over into the valley. When the sun catches Horsetail Fall at certain hours, the backlit water glows bright red like melting glass. Down the valley from El Capitan is Half Dome. On Half Dome, a climber is halfway up the rock face in the bird zone. The valley pans out below her, dazzling and endless. Her gear clinks as she climbs, and she feels as though she is floating above the ground. But she's anchored safely to the rock. Periodically, she powders her hands using the chalk bag looped around her waist. Reaching up, she grabs a rock hold, then another, and another. Lizards scurry sideways on the granite around her. As she climbs, she looks for divots and cracks in the rock where she can grip or affix climbing gear. Placing and clipping into the gear, she ladders up the rock steadily. She clips her rope into her carabiner, then moves up steadily, flowing with the rock. The wind whistles gently. A golden eagle appears alongside her, its feathers catching brilliantly in the sunlight. She watches its strong, shimmery wings as it hovers for a moment, then flies off. The clean face of Half Dome shines in the light. When she glances down, she sees a bridge far below. She can just make out a family gathering to take a photo with Half Dome in the background. Like the rivers and the valley and the birds soaring below her, she too is a part of this landscape. Two cross-country skiers pause at the top of Glacier Point, taking in the panorama view of Yosemite Valley. They've trekked from Badger Pass up to Glacier Point on skis, leaving elegant designs in the snow behind them. They unhook the backpacks strapped to their backs and unclamp their skis. Snow drifts gently around them. It is time to rest now and take in the view. El Capitan and Half Dome gleam in the distance. Yosemite Falls glitters, cascading over granite. In a fire pit designed for campers, they place wood and build a fire, warming themselves as they watch the smoke curl up and away over the rocks. From here, they can see the granite slopes and valleys shaped by running water, then by glaciers, over the course of millions of years. They are small against the vast sky, but with the sturdy rock beneath them, they are also rooted to the earth. Tonight, they will camp out above the valley, watching as the sun melts orange into purple. They will listen for the coyotes howling softly to one another in the enveloping darkness under the brilliant stars. South of the valley, the Mariposa Grove of giant sequoias rises up beautifully into the sky. Inside the grove, under the majestic canopy of sequoias, it is shady and cool. These sequoias are centuries old. A hiker wearing a warm, waterproof coat meanders through the cool blue shadows of these colossal trees. His boots sink a little into the soil as he walks. Some of the trees have been given names, like the three graces. Some are so big, you can stand inside their trunks. A warbler chirps high in the branches as the hiker pauses on the trail, placing one hand against the trunk of a sequoia. In the trunk, he feels the pulse of the earth and the forest, thousands of years of growth. He imagines the rings deep inside the tree, expanding outward. Butterflies flutter through the air around him. Flowering dogwood trees shimmer along the banks of the Merced River as it winds through the valley. Granite rock faces strike up out of the landscape from El Capitan to Cathedral Peak. These cold, beautiful crags and the green valleys beneath them were all sculpted by glaciers long ago. As the seasons change, the park changes too. In winter, snow piles high on the peaks. Iced over rivers glitter. In spring, the snow thaws and pours over granite peaks in the form of glittering waterfalls. The rivers run full and clear through meadows, which bloom richly with wildflowers in the summertime. In autumn, The lush golden light of summer gives way to a beautiful burnt orange as the aspen leaves change colors. By November, snow has begun to fall again, drifting in over the brilliant fall colors, quieting everything. The lakes, rivers, and waterfalls dry out or freeze, and all winter long the evergreens glitter with snow.